Hello, online crew. How are you going today? We've got a great topic today. This is one of the most important topics that you need to grasp, be aware of, and truly understand if you are building a business online. So, what we want to talk about today is what branding is, but what branding also is not. Okay, it's just as important to talk about what it's not as what it is. And what I'm finding with a lot of people in the online world is that you kind of think you know what branding is, or you kind of think you know what attraction marketing is. And that's what you've been told by your upline or your leader. We do attraction marketing here. But actually what you're doing in the big wide world of the internet is anything but attraction marketing. So branding and attraction marketing, it all sort of comes in together. Really, really, really important topic today. What's driven this topic today is a couple of things. I had a Zoom call with the people that are in group 12 in my branding course yesterday, and we had such an awesome call and discussion about branding. And I'm working with them one-on-one regarding their personal brands and setting up their page and stuff like that. So it's a much higher level than what I'm going to go into today. But it sort of really prompted me, not enough people know about this or really get personal branding. The other thing I really want to highlight to you guys, you would have heard me talking about this the last week. This is your absolute last chance to get this book. Now, what I'm talking about today, you may even be sick of me hearing about it, but I don't care because this has changed my business and my life. And personal branding is a huge part of what's written in this book. And I'll explain that to you. I've actually gone against Facebook policy today, and I've actually put a link up above. I've given Henry the day off, my little messenger bot here, and I've just put a link up above. This is the last final hours that you can get a copy. This is free. Free. But I'm going to explain a little bit about how this fits into branding on today's live. So as you are coming in, wonderful online crew community, who do we have here today? We have got Edith. Hello, beautiful Edith. Lovely to see you on the call yesterday. Hey, Jen. Good to see you on live. We've got Selena. I am live in two different places. So I'm live on my business page. That's where you'll see top fan badges and stuff like that. But if you are watching me live in my free group, which is called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners, you won't see the top fan badge or anything like that. But I'm live streaming in both places. So hello to all of you. We've got Debbie there. How are you? Thank you for saying hello to Henry. If you're not aware, Henry's my little messenger bot. He's my little fish over here. He guards Palm Cove when I'm not around. We've got Tammy on. Hello, Jen saying hello to everyone. We've got Diane. We've got, is it Wench? Is that how you pronounce it? I've always been curious about that. Let me know, yes or no. Hello, Crystal. Beautiful to see you on. I've been AWOL, just seen you live, and I don't even know who it is that's been AWOL. So it would lead me to believe you're watching from my free group because I can't see who you are. On a business page, it comes up automatically. But in the group, there's a little link up the top that I'm using a little piece of software called StreamYard. And when you're in a group, StreamYard needs to give permission for me to see your profile. So just click on that little link above, and then I'll be able to see who it is that's been AWOL. So you got some curiosity going there. Hello, Helen. How are you? Hello, Laura. How are you? I watched a live of yours not long ago. Hello, Lynn. Beautiful to see you on. We've got Laurie. We've got Tammy. She's ordered her book. Woohoo! Hello. Is it Rick J? I'm sorry. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. We've got Franklin on. We've got somebody saying hello, beautiful, but I'm not sure who it is. You just need to give StreamYard permission for me to see who you are. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's Venki. A little bit of a silent W going on there. So that's awesome. If we have not met before, my name is Helen Martin and I'm your online crew captain. I am at service to this awesome, beautiful online crew community here we have, whether you're on my business page or my free group. We are entrepreneurs. home-based business owners, direct sellers, those in MLM, network marketing, digital marketing, all of the above. And what we do here is learn how to leverage social media to build our business online. So really learning modern online strategies to build your business, because the last thing any of us want to do is chase people. So we don't want to chase people down to get them interested in our business or buy something off us. We truly want to attract people to us. And a huge, massive part of that equation is how you guys brand yourself on social media. So that's the discussion we're going to have today. Even if you think you're branding yourself, please listen to this live and listen to what I'm going to share with you. That I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek about what this is in this book. These are the last final hours to get this book. The link I have put up in the description above. It is free. All you need to pay for is shipping. There's over $1,000 worth of bonuses given away by the mentorship company, Elite Marketing Pro, that are distributing the book. And I'm giving you guys a chance to win a lifetime membership to my online crew coaching community. I'm giving someone that, and I've got 5 prizes. So the other prizes, so it's lifetime membership to my online crew coaching community and a free coaching call with me. Second prize is 1 month into my coaching community and a coaching call with me. And third, fourth, and fifth prizes are 1 month free access to my coaching community. If you're already in there, I'll refund you that month. Like, I don't charge much anyway. If you're already a life member, I'll do free coaching instead. I'll work something out with you. So click the link above to get your copy. Last final hours for that. So let's get on to the topic. We got Susan. You finished reading your copy this morning. So what are your thoughts? Wow, she must have got the digital version because the physical books aren't being sent out until the end of the month. Crystal has ordered hers too. Debbie, I've ordered my book and the bonus package. Bonus package is the way to go because you get the digital and the audio version and you get more entries into my prizes as well. We've got Judy and Bob on. Good to see you. We've got Leilani. How are you? Good to see you on. The book is mind-blowing, crew, okay? I could not put it down. This is the best thing I have read since joining my company. Wow. So Susan's upgraded to the digital version, obviously. She's already read it, and that is amazing. Thank you for your feedback, Susan, because I think that and know that. Like, just for myself, I just had a look before. 9 people have joined my team in the last 7 days, and 24 customers have joined my team in the last just 7 days, guys. This is revolutionary for my business, what I learned from this book. I was struggling. I had a little bit of success in network marketing, but because it was all friends and family, they just weren't motivated like I was to, like, we need people that are very like-minded to us in our business to work the business, because the business doesn't work itself. We need to, attract people to us. And I didn't want to chase people anymore. I really wanted to attract people to me online. So that's why I started exploring the online world, found the strategies in this book and put them in place. And, over 320 people have joined my team in the last 9 months. It's totally changed everything for me. So yeah, it's just amazing. How do I upgrade to all versions and bonuses, Helen? So you will, for that, if you've already got the book, you will need to email their support for them to do that in the back end. There's no link or anything for that. So if you go to https://elitemarketingpro/support, a support page will come up and you can put a support ticket in it and they can take care of that for you, Helen. Those of you that have tried and having problems with your email address, a common error is that you're putting a little space at the end of your email address for any of those of you that are having trouble. I know so many of you have already got it, and congratulations to you. And you just love what I'm going to share with you today. My digital version says it's not available to you until November. There's 2 boxes, Laurie. Your audio version isn't available until November. Your digital version is. So there's actually 2 options. One is the digital version, which is there now in your back office. It's the audio version, which is not available until November. So go back in and have a look. It is absolutely there, okay? I'm really excited to get it, absolutely. Mark the audio book as course complete and you'll find the digital book is available. Oh, okay, there you go. I didn't have to do that with mine, but good tip. Thank you. Hey, Shirley, how are you? So let's get on to the content, like, personal branding. I really want to try to make this quite clear and quite simple, because I do have a lot of people tell me, oh, we do attraction marketing. And attraction marketing is attracting people to you, which is all about branding as well. But some of you are really not doing attraction marketing and personal branding. So I'm actually going to start with what personal branding is not, and then I'll tell you what it is, okay? And every single chapter in this book supports everything I'm going to tell you today. And look, I'll just give you, even those that have ordered it, but you don't even know what you're really in for, these are the chapters. 9, how to become the hunted instead of the hunter. So people attracted to you instead of you chasing family and friends. Chapter 2, You Inc. How to create a real business with zero competition. You Inc. That's what personal branding is. You Inc. Okay, everything I'm talking about on this live today is totally backed up in this book. This is what I've learned and what I know and what I've created and the success that I've had. Chapter 3, the business model I've used to make over 50 million. Would you like a piece of that, guys? Would you like to make over 50 million and learn from the guy that's created? He's actually earned over 60 million now since this version of this book. So I haven't got the physical copy of the updated version. That's what I'm waiting for in the post, but I've got the digital version. Chapter 4, how to generate endless leads for free. Does that sound pretty good? Chapter 5, how to find the best prospects in your business. We are all looking for prospects, but not just any prospects, the best pre-qualified prospects. And chapter 6, how to create a marketing machine that recruits for you. That sounds pretty cool to me. Chapter 7, the $1 million skill and how to get it. Chapter 8, becoming a professional. Like, so many people are jumping online, not knowing what the hell they're doing, and they're not branding themselves properly, and you're shooting yourself in your foot before you realize. So this is what, it's a really important live for you to listen to. And chapter 9, core values for long-term success. We don't want short-term success. We want long-term success. So everything I'm talking about in this live today is all backed up in this book. Like Susan said, she couldn't put it down. This is revolutionary, okay? So, and as well, Susan's just said, again, it just makes sense. It clears up a lot of questions. So that's awesome. Hey, Helen, how are you? Hey, Chinta, yes, please, 50 million. Who wouldn't want that? Okay. So let's start with what personal branding is not, okay? The first and foremost, it is not putting your company's name, whatever business you are connected to, in the banner on your Facebook page or plastered all around your Facebook page. I've just told you chapter 2 of this is You Inc. Branding is you. You Inc. Helen Martin, Laurie Endress, Helen Kelly, Susan Marie Hagel, Crystal Ricassi, Chinta Cassidy, Shirley Smith, You Inc. Okay? That's what personal branding is. Now, you don't see in my brand at the top of this Facebook page, if you're on my business page, you don't see Helen Martin and then pictures of my network marketing company in the banner, or even you will not find anything anywhere on my network marketing company, on my business page, or in any of my groups, unless you're in the product group or whatever for my network marketing business. My brand is not about my company. Your brand is not about your company. Your brand is not sending somebody to a webinar. Your brand is not sending somebody to a company video. Your brand is not having pictures in highlights of all your products in your Facebook banner. Okay? Personal branding is you, regardless of the company that you are with. If you have plastered in your banner, in your story section on the side, on your welcome post, welcome video, posts all the way through it, this is my company, go here, this is the videos, this is the webinar, this is that, whatever, you're losing people, guys. That's not you. You do not own those businesses. It's not yours to promote. If it was, fair enough, but it's not. And what you've really got to understand, that building on social media is no different in relation to building offline, in relation in the way, what I'm trying to say is building relationships. People still go into business with people, even if you decide to build online. It's still about relationship building. If people don't like you, there's something weird. They're confused about your brand. They're confused about what you do. You don't show up on your business page. You're not doing Facebook Lives. Then there's no trust. So not only do you have to have your brand worked out, and that's you, you have to show up continually. Do you know how many ads, those of you that are doing Facebook ads, you're being taught to do ads and put them out in the big wide world, and so you've set up a business page just to do the ads, but there's no brand. You've got something like, live the life of your dreams. That's your banner. Okay, what does that mean? Who are they? And it's a landscape picture. Who are they? What do they do? And how can they help me? I don't know. I'm going to go somewhere else and look at somebody's Facebook page that I do know who they are, what they do, and how they can help me. When you're really vague, it causes confusion. Confused people do nothing. Okay? Crystal, the company I'm with is still practicing old school ways. Most are. I don't blame you guys for a lot of this. Most companies, they say the word attraction marketing and banty it around, but they really don't know what it means. Okay, so it's quite common. Completely understandable, Crystal. And I love the company, but I don't practice the old school ways. Yeah. There's lots of you that would probably feel trapped. You've got uplines and you've got your company telling you to do something and push on social media, post 5 times a day, post, the link to the webinar or pictures of your products or whatever, post, get it out there. It's all about exposure. Well, not if it leads to a third-party tool where you haven't even had a conversation. Build relationships on social media and build know, like, and trust. I'll say again, nowhere on social media do you know what network marketing company I'm with, and it's completely deliberate. If you want to go into business with me and my network marketing company, it's because you're going into business with me first. Me and the value that I provide on social media, and I show up and all those kind of things. You Inc. Okay, so what personal branding is not plastering your company's name. It's not yours to own, guys. What if you leave? What if you decide one day that didn't really work? I'm going to try something different. All over your social media is that company. So now you're promoting something different. Oh, okay, that didn't work. So now they're on to this. Where's your credibility in that? Protect yourself. And you certainly don't want people going to Google, because that's exactly what they do. If they don't know the name of the company, the business that you're behind, seriously, guys, they go straight to Google and they'll look for information about that business. And always sitting up the top is a negative review, because that's what gets all the exposure and links and clicks and all that on social media. So there's always a negative review sitting at the top. So you haven't even had a conversation with anyone yet, but they opt into what you've got. They watched it. Oh, I'm not quite sure. They've gone to Google to check it out a little bit more. Oh, there's a bad review. You've lost somebody and you haven't even had a conversation with them yet. You're losing opportunities if you're not building relationships with people. Have a buffer between you and what your business is. I have a buffer between myself and my network marketing company. If you want to talk to me about my network marketing company, then, I attract people to me from that, and then I'll have a conversation with you about what you're looking for. If it's a good fit, awesome. If it's not, okay. But at least I'm finding somebody that I can work out whether they're a pre-qualified lead, and where if not a good fit, great. Well, not great, but at least we've established that. If I send people straight to a company link of mine and not had a conversation with them or built any kind of trust, they don't even need to talk to me. Oh, I've got all the information. I know everything about a company. I found a website with prices in it. Oh, the products are way too expensive. Network marketing products are not the cheapest, because they're high quality. in whatever business model, whether you've got actual physical products or a digital product or whatever, they're not the cheapest. And it's generally because they're high quality and got great support and systems and all sorts of stuff behind them. But if people go searching, don't you love that term? I've done my research. Or just leave it with me. I want to go and do my research. They'll go and find something that puts them off. So you've missed every opportunity to talk about the benefits. Guys, when people put their hand in their pocket, it's because they see value. If there's value in something, people will buy. If people honestly think it can help them and it might be an answer for them, they will buy. You increase the value of what you've got to offer and people will buy and engage with you. If there's no value, then there's no buy-in. Sending people to a resource is not buy-in. It's not building trust. It's not building the benefits. Okay? Lynn, I can't even listen to the training anymore from the company I'm currently with. Probably because it's all old school. So I get that, Lynn. And I don't blame you guys. This is what you're being taught. Hey, Christina, how are you? Good to see you on. But it's not modern network marketing. It's not modern online marketing, guys. That's the old way to do it. And seriously, there are people, yes, rebrand if you need to. Absolutely. And Helen's going through that process. And I'll get to that about even rebranding is, oh, now Helen's comment. What was I going to say? I've distracted my brain and I've gone in another tangent. It'll come back to me in a sec. I forgot what I was going to say. It was going to be good too. You get what you pay for, and generally they aren't guaranteed to as well. And this is, yes, the benefits. And I just want to pick up on Susan's comment here. Seriously, guys, people don't want to be sold to. They really don't. They want to know that people care. And it's people love to buy. People love to buy, but they don't like to be sold to. So don't send them to a resource that they're being sold to. Build a relationship first and find out what people need. Be a human. Find out what people actually need and then work out if you've got the right solution for them. If it's not the right solution, that's cool. They're not a good pre-qualified prospect for you. You do not want people in your business that are not going to work the business. And if it's not what they're looking for, it is going to save you a lot of time and energy to not even have them start. I've been there, done that. And you've probably got this feeling too, guys. You just want to grow your team. You just want customers. And so somebody comes along, you get excited, and you don't really care whether they're going to work the business or not. You're excited for somebody to join your team. But honestly, we need to be pre-qualifying people, whether they're going to be worth it to be in your team. I've had a lot of people in my team that were probably never, ever going to do the work, and I probably knew that early on. It's like, oh, I'm not quite sure if they're going to work the business, and they never did. But do you know how many hours I spent trying to motivate people that were never going to be motivated? So that's what happened with me with family and friends. So I choose to run my business in a way where I attract pre-qualified prospects, and it's all from what I learned in this book. Okay, seriously. Okay, so let's move on. It's not about adding the company stuff, everywhere. It's also, I want you guys to get rid of perfection. So when I raise things like this, then people get all panicky and go, well, I don't know. I'm all confused. I don't know how to work it out and whatever. Just you'll get some tips from this video, but please don't try to be a perfectionist. I had people on the Zoom call yesterday. I know they're going for perfection. And it just holds you back, and your brand will evolve. What you start with today may not be where you end up in 6 months' time or a year's time. My brand has evolved. I did not start with a captain's hat and this kind of setup and stuff like this. My brand has evolved. Okay, so please don't try and look for perfection from the beginning. Just upskill. You can get it for free. Links up above. Upskill and learn about personal branding. Okay, next one. It's not about being an expert either, okay? Some people think, who's going to listen to me? If I go online and set up a business page and do this and that and whatever, who's going to listen to me? You do not have to be an expert. You just need to learn something and teach it to somebody who's 2 steps behind you, 1 step behind you. So get rid of the what do we call it? The expectation that you have to be somebody who's successful. You have to be somebody who's got authority and, you know, great status in the world for somebody to listen to you online. Nobody starts, like I didn't start knowing anything. I felt like a fraud when I first going on live and teaching social media type kind of stuff, because I hadn't recruited anybody online myself, and yet I was learning about it and I was turning around and teaching it, and it felt awkward. It really did. It's like, this is so interesting and I want to share this, but I couldn't say I'd done it myself when I started because I hadn't. I have now many times over, but it's because, but I've become valuable along the way because I've learned a lot of skills that started here. Okay, so please lose the expectation from yourself to be an expert. You don't need to be an expert. You need to care, but you need to be a human being and strive for building a sense of community and relationships and things like that before you drive people to a resource. Okay, there's no human element there. We need human element in this business. Do you agree, guys? Are you following along with what I'm saying so far? Can you let me know? Helen, thanks so much for this dynamite info. Cool. Learn, do, teach. Excellent. Basically, exactly what I'm saying. Learn something, do it, and teach it. You don't have to be an expert to do that. Here, need to hear the rest later. No worries. I think I'm known as the research girl, and that's not a bad thing because that's how you grow credibility and authority. I remember there's something early on in this book that Mike read that he was his upline's pain in the behind because he just didn't want to do the traditional things that his upline was telling him to do. And he got hungry for learning things online and just researching digital marketing, online marketing. How do you navigate the online world? Branding, You Inc. So like second chapter is You Inc. And he says in here, you'll read it, it says in here that he bought courses and he just immersed himself in upskilling and learning. So he became valuable because he shared everything he was learning and he grew skills that other people didn't have. Remember, this is years and years and years ago. This came out in 2014 and he got caned from it from a lot of people in the traditional world because they didn't like it. But this is now revolutionizing this industry. And if you're doing it the old school way, I would highly recommend you get the book if you haven't already. And those of you that already got it and waiting for it or got the digital version, get excited. Susan's already told us she couldn't put it down and it's answered a lot of questions that she had. Okay. Jennifer, I can hear you say all this info about branding over and over and I'm still learning something more each time. Yeah, and, you know, for me, it feels like I repeat myself. But the more and more people I come across, the more and more people I realize they're just not really getting it. And Jen, I'm not saying you don't get it, but it's good to reinforce and really, really let it sort of sink in, okay? So the next thing that it's not necessary, this is an interesting one. It's not necessary to have an absolute passion for what you do to brand yourself a certain way, okay? So some people will tell you in the marketing world, do what you're absolutely passionate about. And if you are, then that's awesome because you'll keep going when the times are tough. If you're passionate about something, you just keep on going and you won't give up. And that's what we want for all of you. But I just want to share with you from personal experience, I wasn't passionate about the online world because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm from corporate. I was a general manager. I was used to being stuck in an office and dealing with staff and stuff like that. It's only because a family member passed away and we moved to the country and I started just delving into different things and network marketing came and found me. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. Oh, this sucks. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I've had some success. Oh, where did they all go? My team's just fallen apart. Oh, let's go online. Oh, I learned a little bit of this. Oh, this is hard work. Oh, but I'm liking this. Okay, so let's stick at this. And I love it now. Love it. But I wasn't passionate about it in the beginning. So please don't feel when it comes to your brand that you absolutely have to be passionate about what you're doing in the beginning because you don't. You've just got to have a drive to get where you want to go and work out the vehicle. This is the vehicle. Okay? Now, the last one in that is please don't portray something that you're not in your branding. That's really, really important as well. You don't want to try to be an expert when you're not. You don't want to portray you're somebody that's really, really successful and you're not. I'll make claims that, you know, life has never been the same since and stuff like that. Like, be really careful with that, guys. There's a lot of you doing that. You're making out that your business is booming and awesome and growing and everything's awesome when you're actually learning. Okay, so your credibility in that area is really, really important. And you don't want to lose that and make start again, Helen, false claims when it's not your reality. So that becomes in the words that you use. So you might be learning to build online and you're learning it. Maybe you don't have success with it yet, but you're not saying, I'm not successful with this yet, blah, blah. We don't want to say that. We want to say what I'm learning is the power of the online world and attracting people to me. And if you want to attract people to you, these are strategies you might like to learn too, because this is the difference between getting rejected and becoming the hunted instead of the hunter. So you can say it in a way that you are learning and sharing, and not say it in a way that sets you up for skepticism and, potential, what's the word I'm looking for? You're just not building your credibility if what you're saying is not true. So be careful with your words in the online world, because it'll fly in your face if you're saying something that is not actually true. I can stand here head high and say to you guys, over 320 people have joined my team in the last 9 months. I told you in the last 7 days, 9 people have joined my team, 24 customers have joined my team. I can share with you that I've built a following of over 14,000 on my business page and over 10,000 on my healthy living page. I can share with you that I mentor people from all around the world. I can share with you all of these things now. I couldn't a year or so ago because that wasn't my reality. I've grown into that. I've learnt new skills. So my wording back then was, I'm learning a new way because this is really important to me. Just know the pains and struggles of your target market, and what you're learning you share. Okay, really, really important for your credibility, guys, that you're not trying to be an expert when you're not actually one yet. Experts are people like Mike Dillard. That's an expert. I'm not an expert. I'm still learning. I'm still navigating my way through the online world. I share with you guys what I'm doing. I learn something, I implement it, and then I teach it to you guys. That's my whole journey. Learn, do, teach. Okay? That's what you need to do. Okay? I will not say those things even if I've been told to do so. Good. We need to be careful because you don't want to ruin your reputation. Your reputation is on the line. And you want people to see you grow and learn with you. Okay, so just be careful with your words. Thank you, Helen. I'm learning a new way. Awesome. That's what we like to see. So that's what personal branding is not. It's not all about the company. Personal branding is all about you. Chapter 2, You Inc. Okay, that protects you if you change network marketing companies or a direct selling company or whatever, online world, whatever you're doing. It's all about you. Okay, not about the company behind you. So what we want to establish, I want to leave you with these 3 questions. I'm not going to go into any more detail than this because that's for the people in my branding course that I'm working one-on-one with to establish their brand. But 3 questions. When somebody comes to your page, say you've got a business page, 3 questions people will see, and you've got about 6 seconds, guys, to grab somebody's attention. Social media is moving fast. It's going to move faster. When more people in this industry start to get a wind of, the modern way to build their business, more and more people are going to come online. More and more people are going to start building business pages. So stand out from the crowd now. Do not waste any more time with this. Sort out your brand, learn new skills. The link to the book is up above. It's a free freaking book. This could change your whole business. Learn skills, whether it's that or something else. Learn new skills to do it the right way, okay? So the 3 questions: who are they? What do they do? How can they help me? Try to establish that in 6 seconds on your banner on your business page. Who are they? Have a picture of yourselves on the banner, guys. How many of you have got pictures of landscapes and oceans and stuff like that, like I said before, that just says, live your dreams? Doesn't tell me anything about you or what you do. I'm confused already. See you later. So have a picture of you and have your name up there. And what do? Like, who's your target market? Who are you talking to? What do you teach? What's your vision? What do you do for people? And then how can you help me? Go another layer again and tell people what you actually teach. So who are you? What do you stand for? Like, who are you helping? And what do you teach? What are you sharing with people? That's what you want your personal brand to be. Okay? That's the surface of it. There are many layers to that, which I'm working through with the people that go through my branding course, but they're the basics, guys. Who are they? What do they do? And how can they help me? And if I can see that from you, if I can go to your business page and go, oh, there's Debbie, and oh, she helps home-based business owners. So say somebody's looking at me, oh, that's Helen Martin. Okay, that's who she is. That's what she looks like, and that's what her name is. Somebody visiting my page for the very first time. That's who she is. That's what she looks like. What does she do? It says in my banner, mine's a video banner now, but I help home-based business owners bring their business online. So somebody can work out in seconds whether they're part of my, whether they fit or not. People need to know whether they fit. If you've got no wording on your banner to describe what you do or how you can help people, how do people know that they fit with you? Your vibe attracts your tribe. So if you've got no vibe, if you've got no details, how are you going to attract a tribe and attract know, like, and trust with people? So mine says helping home-based business owners bring their business online. So it's very clear what I do. I don't breed horses. I don't teach people how to garden. I don't teach people how to cook and stuff like that. I've got a whole lot of recipes on my healthy living page, but that's branded to that page for people that are interested in health and wellness. It's fitting over there. It's not fitting here. So if I did that over here, I'm all over the place, and people are like, does she teach people to cook, or does she teach social media? I don't know what this chick is about. And there's nothing on her banner to sort of tell us what she does. And then also on my banner, I've got attraction marketing strategies, social media strategies, video marketing and stuff like that. So in seconds, people know who I am, what my name is, who I help. I help home-based business owners. And what do I teach? Attraction marketing, social media strategies. So you guys know what I do and who I am and all that kind of stuff. If your page does not represent that, how are people going to know what you do? And it is all about you. It's not about the company. You, Inc. Okay? So that's what we need to focus on. Helen, if any doubt about your current brand, do Helen's branding course a second time like I have. Huge benefits. Thank you. Thank you, Helen, for your feedback. Helen's been through my branding course very early on, and she's come back again for another round to revise and revamp her branding, and I give you huge credit for that, Helen. For those of you that this is my last branding course for the year that I'm doing at the moment. It won't reopen till January. The new dates will be up soon. If you want more detail on branding, I do have a branding boot camp, which is a bit more information, but I don't work with you one-on-one. Okay, the branding course, I work with you sort of one-on-one about your brand and we work it out. But I do have a branding boot camp, which is also very good and insightful in my coaching community. If you want to get into my coaching community, you can get in there for $1 and have a look around for 3 days. All that information is on my website. So if you go here, oh, didn't come up, there it is, helenmartinonline.com, and look for these pictures here. There's the free book. There's only a few hours left, guys, to get that book for free, and then the offer's gone. The $1,000 worth of bonuses and my prizes as well, all gone in a few hours, so get that. And then the one on the left there, join our coaching community. So you can have a look at that if you want some more help with branding, because as I said, my branding course is not available again until January, okay? But thank you, Helen. I appreciate the feedback for people. Okay, so let's go back to the comments. I'm learning so much, Helen, lots to do and redo, and that's a good thing. That's what you're here for, to learn and get better and improve things. So you can increase your brand, get a really strong following, build know, like, and trust, so people want to go into business with you. That's what this is all about. Okay. Hello, Helen. Good recipes from Helen. They are all good and healthy. Thank you. I do try on my healthy living page. I have lots of awesome recipes. I'm not sure who that was, actually. You're watching from my group, and StreamYard hasn't picked you up yet. Crystal, the branding course is truly amazing. I highly encourage it. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for your feedback, guys. So very, very last chance to get your free copy of this book. The link is up above. If something goes wrong, then just go to my website, as I just put up before, helenmartinonline.com, and you can see the graphics there and get to it that way. If you have any questions, just message me, because this is the last opportunity that you can get that. And remember, I am giving away one free lifetime membership to my coaching community. There is thousands of dollars worth of training in there. Branding bootcamp, prospecting bootcamp, networking bootcamp, Facebook bots bootcamp, groups bootcamp, blending bootcamp. There's information about copywriting skills. We've got part 1 of the visual content bootcamp. Like, you get access to it all when you get into my coaching community. So that's upskilling. That's a good move. Okay. Hello, Charlene. You've jumped on, and we're about to jump off. Susan, all of this knowledge gives you confidence to lead a team. And honestly, we can't be in this business unless you learn to be a leader. If you're going to grow a team, you have to be a good leader. And if you're not a good leader, then it'll be difficult to lead a strong sort of team, because it's all about duplication as well. You might be able to do it, but the people underneath you know how to do it. Okay. So I've talked way long enough. Thank you to those of you that have been on live with me, either on my business page or in my free Facebook group. Just remember, the link is up above to get the free book, but it's only for a few more hours, and then this opportunity is gone. I know I'm harping on it, but I wouldn't push it to you unless I believed in it or used the strategies myself and turned my business around myself. So it's that important. And personal branding itself is one of your foundations of building a successful business online. Unless you really look into and nail down, without being perfect, your personal brand, then you're all over the place on social media. And if people don't know what you're about, they won't stay with you. You want to grow a loyal following. So when you're really clear about what you do, then you also won't struggle for content. People say to me all the time, I don't know what to talk about on social media. Firstly, I would say you don't know your brand. When you know your brand, when you know what you stand for, when you know what you want to teach people, you don't struggle for content. So if you're one of those people that goes, I really don't know what to talk about on social media, you haven't worked out your brand yet. Okay, that's how important it is. Okay, Jen, thank you so much. You're welcome, Jen. Shirley, thanks. Learn new info today. That's what it's all about, learning new stuff. So and we'll leave it with, you become a leader as you learn, implement, and teach. Yeah, awesome. Shirley, I will do the branding in January. Awesome. I'll look forward to working with you in January, Shirley, on that. Okay. So thank you for being here with me, guys. I will not be talking about this book again after today because it'll be gone. Okay. So tomorrow we will start again with a new topic, but personal branding is one of the key things. Please give it some time and attention if you truly want to build a successful business online. Okay. So I will see you guys back to my normal time tomorrow. Have an awesome rest of the day, whatever part of the day it is for you. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye, guys.